Of course, we cannot forget about the men who lost their lives in this catastrophic collapse. 6 construction workers who never returned home to their families. Tonight, their fellow workers want to make sure their deaths are not in vain by advocating for safer working conditions for all. Aleza Moreno picks up that part of the story tonight.
On Tuesday, 8 workers were on the Baltimore-Key Bridge fixing potholes when it collapsed. Only 2 people survived. The victims, 34-year-old Maynor Suazo Sandoval of Honduras, 40-year-old Miguel Luna of El Salvador, 35-year-old Alejandro Fuentes from Mexico, 26-year-old Darlene Cabrera from Guatemala, and Jose Lopez.
I feel bad. Only God knows how hard my heart aches. Maybe he was desperate, trying to escape.
His wife, Isabel Franco, says the pain is unimaginable. Lopez moved to the United States 19 years ago from Guatemala. They have 1 child together, but she says he was a loving father to all 3 of her children.
They are sad. They loved Jose. He had a good heart. He was a hard worker. He was always worried about his family too. He died, but he was fighting for us always.
Tonight, construction workers from across the region honoring those 6 men who lost their lives and sharing their experience with dangerous work environments and discrimination.
I have faced a lot of injustice with low wages.
No me pagan como lo exige la ley.
They are not following the law when they are paying me.
Como electricista que soy.
Like an electrician with experience that I am.
Todos estamos con ustedes.
Workers calling on the president to honor the victims by providing relief and recognition of their sacrifice to this country with work permits and a temporary protection status for their families. We did ask CASA officials about the 2 survivors. They tell us they're working on getting in touch with family members to offer support. I can also tell you I did speak with a friend of one of those survivors. He tells me he's having a difficult time, as you can imagine, dealing with this traumatic incident, from falling into the cold waters to losing his coworkers and friends. In Baltimore, Aleza Moreno, WUSA 9.
All right, this is obviously a story we're going to be following for weeks and months to come. You can find all of our reporting by scanning that QR code you see there on your screen. Just point your phone's camera at the screen, and don't forget to stay with us right here on TV, online, and streaming on WUSA 9+.